Work instills worth. When I woke up today, I didn't feel like shooting. Matter of fact, this is not even my regular shooting day. I was not supposed to be shooting today. The only reason why I'm shooting is because when I woke up, I felt negative. I was all in my feelings. I felt negative. I wasn't feeling worthy. What do I mean by worthy? All that I have acquired seems to be not validating me enough because I just woke up. That's why work instills worth. You have to work in order to feel worthy, no matter what day it is. That's why I'm showing up in this camera today, so that at the end of the recording, I can start feeling worthy. I can start feeling like myself, like my regular self, so that I can get my confidence back. You stop working, you lose confidence. You stop working, you lose the people that you love. You stop working, you lose the things that you appreciate to have. Things like a nice place. Man, a few years back, I used to be in my mother's place, eating my mother's food, being a loser, doing nothing with my life, right? But trying and fighting and all that, but not up to my full potential. But look at me now, nice roof over my head, beautiful girlfriend. I'm independent. I eat my own food. I buy my own food. I earn my own money. The list goes on. Nice clothes, all that shit, all that nonsense, right? And yet, when I woke up today, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like, you know what, I've done enough. Because I've not reached the potential. I've not reached the level that I want to reach. Okay? So, reason why you have to work each and every day, whether you feel like it or not, so that you can feel worthy, so that you don't deviate from the program. Because as soon as you want to relax, take time off, you're breaking momentum. So you need to work in order to feel worthy. You don't need motivation. You need to master yourself. Self-mastery is the key to greatness. Self-mastery is the key to all greatness. All you have to do is just master yourself. Master your self-talk so that you don't talk yourself out of action. You don't talk yourself out of work. All the work that you do is worthy. All work works. The work that you've done behind doors that you haven't got rewarded for, or no one ever paid you for it, that work has done its work on you. All work works. Okay? If you do some work and you don't get the results from that work, guess what? You've earned something, because that work was working on you, molding you into the person that you're supposed to be, or the person that you admire, or the person that you have envisioned, the person that you see, the end goal, the end result. So don't lose your patience, because when you lose your patience, you lose your power. Always stay connected to your work. Stand your ground. Keep working. You don't need motivation. You need to master yourself. You need to make sure that you show up each and every day. You need to make sure that you validate yourself by working. You validate yourself from your work. Work instills worth. You won't feel worthy if you don't do the work. There are no shortcuts. Each and every day, you have to put work in so that you can feel proud about yourself, so that you can keep your confidence. Confidence doesn't just appear from nowhere. All the things that we appreciate, the things that I've mentioned, nice place, beautiful girlfriend, all that, money, whatever, you can lose all that. All you have is your work. All the things that you appreciate or are proud to have, you can lose them. That's why you need to validate yourself through your work, through your habits, through your actions. That's why you need to validate yourself each and every day. Not by what people say or what people think you have to do. No, not by all that. Not by the likes, the comments, the views, the money, the recognitions, the accolades. Not that. You need to validate yourself by your actions. You have to stay on point, day in, day out. Make sure that you're following the plan. You're following the route. You are not deviating from your programs. You don't break character. You stay in character. Okay? That's how you can stand your ground and keep feeling worthy and keep feeling happy and be proud of yourself by keeping on the same path, doing exactly what you're supposed to do each and every day. Don't ever think that all the outside sources will validate you or people will validate you. No, you need to validate yourself from your work. That's the only worthy validation that you're going to appreciate, because people can lie to you, especially if they're getting benefits, they can lie to you. So, another thing, if you're in love, make sure that you limit that shit. Love can kill your potential. Love, especially as a man, if you're falling in love, it can fuck your purpose up, it can fuck your work up, because as men, we love for real. But you'll never know what real love is until you fall in love with the work, not people. You need to prioritize your work. You need to prioritize your purpose. That's the only real love you will ever understand on this earth. And the biggest project you can ever work on is yourself, is improving yourself, making sure that you're on point. You don't miss. You're following program each and every day. Like I said, you don't break character. You stay aligned with your vision. You stay aligned with the purpose, with the person that you admire. You stay aligned with who you are meant to be. Serving humanity, making sure that all your actions are in the benefits of humanity, right? So don't just think for yourself. When I say work, that's not the selfish route that I'm talking about. Of course, if you're starting in the beginning, you have to be selfish with your time so that you can work on yourself, develop yourself, make sure that you are the whole package. Okay? And then from there on, now you can start serving, you can start providing your solutions, you can start sharing what helped you from that lower state, from that low frequency vibe, right? So that you can elevate, other people amongst you, other people in the world. So don't just think of yourself, also make sure that you're thinking whatever action that you're taking, you're doing it for the betterment of humanity. Work instills worth. You don't need motivation. All you need is to master yourself. If you've mastered yourself, you don't need motivation. Motivation is not real. It's just a pump, right? All that pump you got from doing push-ups, that's it. Like lifting heavy weights or whatever for a few seconds, then you get the pump, you get the look, like, yeah, I'm more ripped. That's just like motivation. It fades away when the difficult times show up, when the difficult times presents themselves. All that motivation leaves you. So you don't need to depend on motivation. Motivation will always leave you when times get tough. All you need is to master yourself. Make sure that you align yourself with the person that you admire. Make sure you keep yourself in check and master your self-talk. Don't talk to yourself like a bitch, man. Okay? Talk to yourself like a savage. When it's time to perform. When it's time to work. When it's time to present. When it's time to be the leader, be the leader. Okay? Don't pitch out of opportunities. Make sure that you spend most of your time. Make sure that you spend most of your time training, developing yourself, building yourself, improving yourself, so that when your time comes, you don't fold. Because your time is always coming. Okay? Your time is always coming. And whether you're gonna stay at the top or at the bottom will be dictated by how much you can handle pressure, how much you can talk yourself into taking action when you don't feel like it, when you feel like this is not my day to shoot, and then you still shoot either way, because you get your self-worth from the work. You validate yourself from the work. You know that work instills worth. The only way I can feel worthy is not by acquiring things, it's by becoming the person that I admire. It's not about acquiring stuff, it's about becoming. Okay? Always make sure that you're on point. Don't break character. And remember, you can move just like I did. Just like, I told you in the beginning of the video, I used to be a loser. Eating my mama's food. Staying with my moms. I never struggled with love, because I'm handsome and all that. I never struggled with love. Always had girlfriends and all that nonsense and love. But I struggled with self-love. I've struggled with self-love. Yes, I had people who loved me, but I wasn't in love with myself. I wasn't proud of the person that I am. But now I am that motherfucker. I do what I have to do. I do what needs to be done. I know that work instills worth. That's why I work. That's why I show up. Especially when I don't feel like it. Especially I could be sleeping, I could be doing some shit, I could be calling my girl in and watching Netflix, whatever bullshit you guys enjoy, whatever bullshit you call entertainment, whatever that shit you think is fun or enjoyment. That shit. I could be doing that shit. But instead I came here and show up because I know this is way much worthy than all the bullshit that I've mentioned. You know why? Building my brand, working on myself, improving how I speak. I need to get better at speaking at the camera. So I show up. I do what I'm supposed to do in order for me to improve. Okay? So that's where you get your validation from. As a man, you don't validate yourself from what people say. You validate yourself from your work, from following through your purpose. I'm out this motherfucker. Let's go.